Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thinker Heights back in the building. Talk to me, I'll talk back. It depends on what we talking about. Check me out. In my timeline, I saw some news. It had the name Quando Rondo and it was talking about him leaving his gang life. So I just want to read over a little bit of what his online posts were, and then I want to discuss what he said and how I feel about it. So literally just about 8 hours ago, he posted on his own timeline about uh it's time for me to spend time with myself and free myself from a lot of people. My main man's is gone. A lot more I'm cool on a lot of If I feel like you not with me, it's not no reason for me to be holding on to you. No need to be shaking your hand or fake love with you. I'm living life how I want to live life. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. You either going to get with it or get lost. He go on to say, fuck everybody. I mean that shit. I fuck with a select few people. My circle tight. I fuck with Lil D, Trench, Los, Serio, Big Dude, and Lil Tim. It's too much going on. Too many fingers. Too many fingers pointing to too many people talking behind my back. And I got a lot of weight on my shoulders. I'm standing on all 10. I love Pop like as fuck. But I'm not going to Cuz funeral because I know where me and Cuz stand at. Fuck how everybody feel about how that shit. Fuck how anybody feel. Keep that shit to yourself. Nobody know what the hell I'm going through. I watched my homie die. I want to see a lot of y'all wake up and keep a level head after that shit. I'm focusing on myself and my little girl. That's who I'm living for at all times. I miss with her on top of all of this. This nigga got all type of grammatical errors. He probably just emotional, which I understand. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not tied to no girl, and her and me and her have a mutual understanding. I'm solo rocking, and I mean that shit. Fuck you and whoever feel like whoever feel hit my bag up. I don't need no handout. Hashtag dough. Like, bruh, this shit make it seem like a nigga can't read, bruh. I'm not jumped out of no gang either. Ain't no loyalty in this shit. I'm my own man. I lay my flag down. I'm not neighborhood. Y'all ain't gonna ride for a nigga for real. It's no sense in me being a part of y'all shit. Y'all fuck with the opposition. I don't give a fuck who feel hit. It's gonna be hurt. Hit. Fuck you. If you can't feel where I'm coming from on this, you a bitch ass nigga. Cause it don't take a rocket scientist to see what the fuck going on. Everybody already hate me. I ain't tripping on the extra hate. I'm about to focus. Why he spelled focus wrong twice? On my family. The ones who gonna really drop a tear if I die. If I feel like you a snake, you gotta stay away from around me. So this literally comes just 2 weeks after his man's Lil Pop got killed in Los Angeles, California. After he I guess he I guess see like the word on the street is that he had made some type of OG call. You see Whack 100 had jumped out the window, and it don't even have anything to do with Whack 100, I guess. But I don't know. Affiliations are so different. I can only speak about what the news is publicized or whatever. So Whack 100 has gone on to say that he did check in during that time where his man's got killed or whatever, but literally Quando Rondo had a situation happen in a whole nother state, like somewhere like at home, like Atlanta, Georgia, or something like that. Like literally the day before, it was like in a 48-hour span, he lost two of his brothers, like two of his homies, for real, you know, like, and that's so messed up and unfortunate. Like everybody sat back and made so much fun of this dude because he was running around crying over his mans. Like literally, this is literally just 2 weeks ago when him and his mans was in the car and you get him on his phone. Police pull his man's out the car, and he bawling his whole heart out for real, like. And then we get 2 weeks later him saying like I don't necessarily want to be affiliated with what I thought was real anymore. Man. He not wrong. He not wrong for saying it don't take a rocket scientist to see what's going on. Truthfully, I hope that every individual gang member can come to an understanding that it needs to be more unity. Like where exactly do we find that it's cool to find opposition within our own rankings instead of growing with ourselves? Like, man, that be the real issue for real. As opposed to a Crip and Blood gang, why can't it be a village versus the issues that the whole village face, that a bigger power that controls the village can go fight against? Like, come together as that whole black thing, as opposed to being a blue black and a red black. Like, so unfortunate that he had to take so many sacrifices in order to understand that that isn't the life that he should necessarily be living. Like, I recall seeing Quando Rondo. I'm not necessarily a fan of Quando. I pay attention to the news and I speak about relevant topics. But I do recall seeing him in the news maybe a couple of years back. And this might have been just before the King Von situation. Like, and he was talking about how gangster he was and his people ready to ride out for the set. And the one little song came out, he got a buzz, and then I don't know where the industry found a way for him to beef with somebody. Like, these kids like 18, 19 years old. I literally just watched the Trap Lord Ross video. That joint was like 3 hours long. I might have watched a little bit of it in my sleep. I gotta go recap it. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I end up watching a 3 hour video about these young Chicago people going back and forth like it's Call of Duty, like they was respawning in life, and they really not ever gonna respawn. And for Quando Rondo to come to the realization and understand that he really only has one life to live and he making so much money, why would he sacrifice it to be a criminal in the gang life? Like, I discussed this in one of my videos, just like, I don't know, it could have been 3 weeks ago or something like that. I go on to say that, as a criminal, you essentially working for the government, but you just working for the other side of the government at that point, and you just don't even know it, because so many people benefit from you going to jail. Like, I mean, like, you got to pay for lawyers, you got to pay the court costs and fees. The jail makes money, or prison makes money every single day you in jail. Judges, prosecutors, all those guards that's in there, the stenographer that type 130 words a minute, 160 words a minute, like all that court system stuff is coming at a high cost. Even if somebody doesn't make it and somebody like dies, like, man, you got Lil Pop, like, man, he was at the peak of his lifetime as a young black man. Like, he could have been anything in life for real. What in the streets should ruin his plight and not allow for him to be a successful old man with a business, with grandchildren, with a nice yard, with the picket fence, or whatever his American dream was? Because essentially everybody has the free opportunity to create that until there's an opposition willing to disrupt it. So, I mean, I don't blame Quando Rondo for saying it's necessary to get out the game, to be honest with you. I think that was the best decision that he could have possibly made. And I hope that the backlash of, oh, you ain't loyal to your set, we got to get out of that mindset. We actually got to work on each other until we do like the Arthur song said and come together and work with each other. Man, you already know. But yeah, it's your boy Thinker Heights, man. I ain't really got too much going on. I just seen what was going on in the news, and I felt like it was relevant for me to talk about. So, quick little 10-minute jump off, jump in, jump off, man. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Hit the comment section. You dig?